During the apartheid years of South Africa, I was kidnapped from my home country of Britain, and I was then brought to South Africa by my abductors and abandoned in Johannesburg, and began my life as a street kid.
Straten zijn lekker niet. In de straat hulle abuse jou. Hulle doen alles met jou, hulle rob jou, hulle maak jou seer.
Weekends are drankie mense. En hulle net pak klein mekaar doodmaak agter.
Die rede waarom ek met 'n mes geloop het, as amper so 'n safety vir my gewees.
Is die agtergespeling toe, skiet hulle net.
They can kidnap you in a car. They can rape you.
Meeste van die jongetjie kinders word gangsters.
Children who have to face fears early in their life, they have no sense of self, no sense of worth. The only self they have is self-survival.
I grew up no father, no mother. That's why I became gangster, do stuff.
Like, it wasn't easy for me because when a social worker, they tried to contact my family and ask them, can I come like for a weekend? And they told Solomon they didn't want me anymore.
En ek het ook nie geweet wat eintlik gebeur het, want ek het nie gedink sy gaan ons aan die slaap raak. Na lekker tydjie toe sien ek my moeder is net down like. Ek het nie geweet dat sy gaan sterf op daai dag nie.
For children who are left abandoned and alone from a very early age, they are forever listening with somebody else's ears and seeing with someone else's eyes. They have got no confidence whatsoever, and they're forever shouting, "Who am I?" They will either run and hide, or they will fight for the world, but they never ever gain their own confidence. Many children who can't speak will be absolutely amazing artistically. And so my idea of creating, with today's recyclable fever, where everything deserves, everybody uses something else, that model for me was everything deserves a second chance.
The project was started after an idea that Judy Westwater from England came up with the idea of a junk orchestra, showing that young kids that often feel like they are the scrap of life, they have been thrown on a dump yard, can actually turn their lives around, like you would do with a junk orchestra, and create something that is beautiful and meaningful with your life.
And that means then they're sharing that inner soul through the music, and it creates, and I'm thinking then, okay, while the world is looking on the 2010 for the football, why don't we show them? We are not getting a big broom and sweeping them away out of sight. We're actually giving those children the opportunity to show they are the roots of South Africa.
The idea of the program is to create a space that is safe and conducive to understanding each other better through the arts of movement, music, the circus, and just working with other kids to get skills that they will require to be positively contributing members of a civil society. Skills that will allow them to be able to say, what is my role in making South Africa a wonderful country to live in and to work in, and to create a future for their children.
A lot of these boys haven't been given opportunity in life, growing up and developing as young people. A lot of the boys come from very bad or hard circumstances and backgrounds. The situations they face growing up as children, becoming adolescents, it has been tough for them. But this really, I think it's brilliant because it explodes the potential that's within them, and them wanting to learn something, and also us as adults being role models, and giving these boys a real chance in life. I mean, they can even go overseas one day and make it big as well, because they have fantastic potential.
I like to juggle because if I start to juggle, I feel cool, I feel I'm enjoying.
As baie lekker. En ik geniet daarin. Ik kijk mijn toekomst voor haar aan en ik ga het lossen. Ik ga het aanhouden. En ik zie, nou kan ik een geleerde tijd krijgen om mijn leven voor te vatten.
When I'm there, it's upset. It makes me get quite happy. Like I enjoy it. If I'm there, then it keeps me away from smoke. You see, and I don't think about smoke and all that stuff. Things outside. I just thinking about I'm enjoying myself now, and I'm doing the things I'm supposed to do.
It's like an activity that you can't stop doing.
Because as I said, it was my passion before, but now I feel it's my life.
Dancing makes me happy.
It's amazing to see how far these kids have come in just such a short time. I know they're passionate about it. They really enjoy doing what they're doing. They're very talented kids. Their skill levels are extremely high. And most of all, I think they're having a lot of fun. I think, you know, there's this time in their life where when they walk through these doors, they don't think about the past, you know, they're here for the moment and they really having fun.
I'm really looking forward to the practices.
They all seem to forget about whatever they're facing or coming out of for that couple of hours. They're just kids and they come together and they're just brilliant. They forget about every single thing that is going wrong in their lives.
For most of these kids, they didn't have any childhood to speak of and really in a hard background. And it's almost like they're reliving the childhood they didn't have.
They have gone down avenues most people have never even seen. And having gone down those avenues, it does mean that they have gained masses of knowledge. What is the use of that knowledge if it isn't turned to wisdom? And with the wisdom that these children have actually gained, they can pass on that wisdom to those people who are in the power to change things.
This kind of thinking is truly novel in any administration, to say, well, let's use a different way of achieving an integrated society that understand and respect one another. And I think that is something that we have to acknowledge, that somebody in the city of Cape Town was really brave enough to take this kind of step.
This opportunity om my lewe te sien. As iets goed toe vir my.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good way of keeping the kids out of the streets and from drugs and gangsterism, especially if they're doing something constructive.
Having the opportunity to play the opening ceremonies at the 2010 World Cup is to show the whole world what these children can do. This is to be the platform for further developments. It has to be a sustainable project. We are going to be able to give them the opportunities to live life.
I really think this project's going to take a whole life of its own. I think it's been more successful than anybody would have thought in such a short time.
And it's amazing how it has built their self-esteem and self-confidence.
I think it's one of the best projects that we had in a long time. I say it because I can see how our boys have developed. I really think that this is really giving them a purpose.
Wow, the most amazing kids, the energy, they want to do it.
show the other kids, show them they can also go far in life, no matter what happens. And just believe in themselves.